Welcome everybody to Looney's Daily New Mod Challenge for today, Monday, November the 8th. We will be testing these four new mods. If that's what you're looking for, stay tuned. I thought we'd start with the Cow Pasture by BGamer003. It holds 30 cows. It cost not much, $9,500. $90 a day for upkeep. It says it's season's ready. So there's a few interesting things. I just have a quick look around. There's a net on here. I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of this net is. You can't walk through it. However, there's a trigger for it right over here. I'm going to turn on my help window so you can see. Drop the net. It says drop the net. Open the net. Now it's like, oh, right on it. Oh, I can't go through still. What? These gates, this gate doesn't open. This gate closes and opens. Very nice. Still can't get through. Can't get through. So that's a problem. That's also going to be a problem. I haven't tried to see if it will let a tractor through. Obviously, a tractor through here is not going to be. You're not going to be a very wide tractor. It'll have to something somewhat small. It also says there's a so the ladder you can slide. There's a ladder here. I thought maybe because the ladder, but still, move the ladder away. No, can't get in. Can't get in. You can go up here. It looks like there's hay or something up here. It's just decoration as far as, oh, I can go right up in here. Decoration as far as I can tell. It says dry bales of hay or straw can be stacked up on top of the barn to keep them dry until use. I suppose you could shove them up here with a front loader or something. Not something I would really use. There's a switch, light switch, not a really bright one. I guess there's a bit of a light switch. Can we jump down here? Yes, but we can't go out. Can't go out. Another light switch on. Not extremely bright. I guess that's for these lights. Let's see. Ah, yes, for those lights. Okay, not bad. Here's the buy-sell trigger. What? Do you have to open the gate? That's weird. Can you not? Now, look, I just bought these cows, as you can see. And now I can't get the trigger to come up. Do I have to drop the netting? This is confusing. Okay then. So we're going to fool around with this a little bit. I think it's going to need some tweaking. Let's go back to the other equipment today. So let's start with the John Deere sprayer. Let me get my notes up here. So, John Deere 250 sprayer by SlutjesModding. It does come in, well, you'll find this in crop protection. Whoop. I'm not as slick as Mr. Sealy P, but we'll get there. Crop protection. So you can choose the tank color to anything you want. It holds. Let me go back in there. Bear with me, peoples. 1,000 liters and goes at 9 miles per hour and 9 meters spread width. Fertilizer or herbicide. Anyways, moving on, the Lizard short timber trailer. We're going to try that out. I bought some logs. I don't see anything unusual about this. There's some color choices. That's about it for choices. Nothing else. This is the way it is. These are interesting. These are the Lizard 2630 and 2633 tillage. Now I have a tillage pack. Sorry, they come in a pack. By jTSage. Oh yes, the log timber short Lizard short timber trailer. Silver. Oh, SYLV3R. Looks like a way of saying silver in internet speak. Yeah. So this the small one is. It's hard to tell. I believe this is the smaller one. It only requires 300 horsepower. This one requires 400. We're going to test these out too. I have purchased a large tractor, the in-game, base game Challenger with 530 something horsepower. We're going to pull the big one with that. And we got, our little Puma here has 260 something. We're going to see if this, let's get in there right now. Let's get her off and running, and see if see if she'll pull it or not. We got some tillage to do. Always have some tillage to do. We got lots of cotton field there that we can till in. I don't expect to have too many cotton mods popping up, and I do not want to do any cotton. So we're gonna go a-tilling. And of course I think we still have some grass here that, what is this? What did I plant here? Corn. Oh yes. Oh, we still got lots of cotton. Let me get rid of this help window. Let's unfold this here. I've picked this unique color combination to show the different color options. Wheels, main color, and design color is the little arms there that are green that hold the. You can't change the color of the discs. Now it says it should go at 9 miles an hour. He's pulling it along at 12 miles per hour? What? It said 9. Nice cultivated state. Let's get a worker on that. Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, can we fast farm? Well, it might be a little bit difficult if he's only... Cannot fast farm with this implement. As you've seen, it just lifted. So there you go. It is what it is. No fast farming. Let's set the worker off. This tractor is somewhat underpowered by about 40 horsepower on this implement. So going uphill is going to struggle a little perhaps, it looks like. Well, let him work away on that. This guy should have no problem pulling. Now, where is my drawbar? Since you cannot fast farm with that, let's get the drawbar on this big boy here, because he'll have plenty of horsepower to pull that. Where is it? There. Oh, come on. Really? Oh man. Just to be difficult, I suppose. All right. Why won't we pick it up now? That is odd. Huh. Well. All right. So you probably should all know what the drawbar is by now. It's just a little bar that fits across the back, as you can see, that will allow a 3-point hitch to attach a ball hitch to, or either just a towing implement or trailer or whatever. But it has a unique ability to make the whatever you're pulling think it is in the air when it actually is on the ground. Now, this doesn't work with every kind of implement, but it works with a lot of them. And it especially works well with tillage implements. Now this one is, it says a 5-section. How wide is that? So we got the 9.2 meter or the 15.2 meters. So 15.2 meters. That's a nice width. There you go. It's down. My drawbar is in the up position. There we go. Run about 18 miles per hour. It seems to be working as it should. A disker cultivating the ground. Now, of course, articulated tractors tend to behave somewhat differently than fixed frame type tractors. Our other little tractor seems to be, Puma seems to be doing quite well with the worker. Let's set a worker off here. The articulated tractors seem to have a little bit more of an issue sometimes with implements, for whatever reason. And all right, well, no issues so far. We will so I'm just inserting this in afterwards. I nearly missed this. There's another option to this, well, disker. It's a plow option, well, under plows, and I nearly missed it. You got two of them, the 9.2 meter and the 15.2 meter. These run much slower. They plow, they're quite heavy. Now I understand why it says heavy, because they are quite heavy. I got the drawbar on this. This is the in-game Deere with the 450 horsepower. And I can get it up to 9 miles per hour. That's kind of going uphill too, so. But you could just feel it's like really the weight. Yeah, see that what happens with the drawbar when you pull something too heavy. 9. So, and this is the smaller one. It just totally wouldn't work with the drawbar on the bigger one. Now here it is. Here I got the big one here, pulling it along. It's definitely a plow. It will create fields. It's a plow, like normal. 7 miles per hour. That is max speed. It will not fast farm. So it's actually, I would say, very realistic in that respect, where there's, if you had something this big as going as deep as to plow a field, you'd be definitely just going about 7 miles per hour or even less. Probably 7 miles per hour is kind of like maximum speed, top speed. No, I just wanted to lift it. So we're going to set a worker off on this. And see how he handles it. I would expect it to be no issues. I haven't found any issues with this one. But we're going to... I'm going to drop the drawbar off because with a worker that's just going to complicate things. And we'll set a worker off on this. And of course the color options and all that sort of stuff is the same as the disker. And this is the same too. If it's just lifted, it only travels. This one you can get it up to 10 miles an hour. You see, it's like it's dragging because the wheels are on the ground and stuff, but it's not actually plowing anything. So it's kind of different. I guess you wouldn't really drive that fast with it lifted anyways. Where should we set it off? I guess we could set it off over here. See if the worker will do it. And there he goes. You can tell it's a heavy implement. The tires are kind of spinning a little bit. All right, it looks like he's turning around pretty smartly with it. No problems there, really, as expected. They're just, yeah, they are what they are. It's a plow, and they go really slow. It's a really heavy plow, but it works good. You're not going to do anything fast with it. But there you go. Those are the other two of that pack. So there's 4 implements in that pack actually, and that being the Lizard 2630 and 2633 tillage pack. So you get 2 cultivators and 2 plows with that pack. Okay. We got a chainsaw now. I'm not sure what. I had to reboot the game. Anyways. How long? That's kind of a short. I'm just going to cut some logs up here. well, grab them with the fork and load them up. I think it's pretty straightforward. I don't think there's going to be any there we go. Now, my log loading skills are probably very much to be desired. So, bear with me. Come on. Alright, well, I got it. Not very pretty. Whoa. Probably a little heavy for this little tractor. Come on, get up there. There we go. Come on, open your mouth. There we go. Oh, sorry. Like I said, my log loading skills are quite lacking. I do not do logging. Oh, it's a bit long. I probably should cut them a little shorter for well, for that trailer. Oh, that's a little better. Still a little lopsided. And still a little bit heavy for this little tractor. Oh, that's going to work a little better. Oh, come on. Well, it definitely has collisions on those arms, so can I get it in through? There we go. Ooh. All right. Well, that's that. Now I'm just going to open my window here. Yes, and we have straps. And that's where they are. Can they be individually L3? Yes, individually strapped on or off if you like. And they're sticking out a little bit. I have to, there we go. When they're strapped down, they are strapped down solid. They do not move. They seem pretty solid on there. That's good. Where is our sawmill? Do we even have a sawmill? Biogas plant. Doesn't appear that we have a sawmill on this map. All right. Anyways, there you have it. The short timber log pack. Not log pack, log trailer. Short Lizard Short Timber Trailer by Silver. Very nice. Very functional. Let's hook up our sprayer. And give her a whirl. Seems like a nice compact little unit. Would be nice for a small farm. And I don't have... Here's another case where I would have to drive it to the store to fill it with liquid fertilizers. So I'm just going to buy this replenishment container. Let's see, do you have to open up the unfold it? Okay, unfolding it just puts out the arms. Let's fill it up. Herbicide or liquid fertilizer. We don't need herbicide. But we can use a spot of fertilizer. And I'm pretty sure this field will take fertilizer since it has been harvested. Let's unfold it. Turn it on. And yes, it is fertilizing at a handy dandy, what did I say? 9 meters? Yes, 9 meters. And it was only $5,800, $58.50 for 1,000 liters. So, and it's actually not, the rate of use is not horrendous. I find liquid fertilizer to be much more, say, economic. Well, not economical. It does cost more to buy per liter, but the usage seems to be a bit lower. But that's a test for another day. And of course, it all depends on the mod designer, the mod maker, as to how fast that product gets used up. So here we go. Put a worker on it and let her go and see how she makes out. Let's take a look at our other fellows. Seem to be doing their typical. It's not unusual leaving stuff like that behind. Soil composition, let's turn those off to see. Oh yeah, well, we got that one out. We must have been fertilizing there before, I believe, if I recall correctly. But he's doing a fine job. Let's go back to these guys. Well, he's almost done. Let's stop him for a minute. Yeah, they seem to be doing quite well. Got it lifted. Why is he? Oh, he must be heavy. Oh, it goes a little slower when it's in up position. I imagine that's why. Because if it's folded. Oh yeah, look at that. So folded, he can travel whatever the speed is. Unfolded, it's on the ground with the wheels, and he's only, wow, really only 9 miles per hour? But if he's in the ground, Yeah. Interesting. Raised or lowered, they're traveling at the same speed. That's a bit odd. I haven't. Whoa. He is having a little trouble pulling it. Oh, what's he doing now? Just keep going, little worker. There you go. He's struggling a little bit getting up this hill. Yeah, it's definitely struggling a little bit getting up this hill. That's 530 horsepower. It is a fairly steep hill, though. Yeah, it's a fairly steep hill. I'm not gonna knock him for that. That's a pretty wide cultivator. Disc harrow, sorry. Alright, well, I believe that's a pretty good test. Alright, let's get on to the cow barns. I wonder if my glitchiness before was... I'm going to need a bale spike. I'm going to throw some bales in as feed. On the cow barn. Let's zoom here. Zoom in a little bit. And let's try out the triggers on this cow barn. Because, well, that's what you do when you have a cow barn full of barns, full of cows, a barn full of cows, and you want to feed them. Oops. This is the standard base game bale spike. I have painted red. Come on, there you go. And we'll go and find the feed trigger, which I suspect is in here, and which I suspect this tractor's no. It's hay. It should take hay, should it not? Hay or silage, TMR or grass. Okay, now that's coming up now. That's good. The screen is up. Lift the net. Yeah. Yeah. Does it go in here? These are very narrow. You're gonna need a much. This isn't a massive giant tractor either. Okay. I'm going to have to get a small tractor and come back. I will be back in a jiffy. Well, a funny thing happened to me on the way to the cow barn. I think I found the feed trigger. Whoa. Going a little too fast there for the old grass bale. There we go. I picked up this little Valtra just to see if I could get in the get inside there, and then as I was pulling backwards, I wanted to put down this bale to reposition it, and it disappeared, and now of course it's not going to do it. Yeah, I don't know. Was it out here? I mean, I literally just kind of pulled it out, put it down, trying so I could see if I could get it in, because it's a very narrow. Oh, I can't even go on this way because the net that's not there, that is there, won't let me go, won't let me go in. There's the slurry. I mean, the slurry and the milk trigger are marked. Was it? Did it suck it into the hayloft? No. Yeah. See, this is, oh, I can actually get in here, but it's not taking grass. Oh, there. Okay. There it is. There's the grass. Let's see. I'll put some water in there. Let's check on, oh, he's done. He is done. It looks like he's done a pretty good job of it. I'd say kind of not super duper great. I mean, it's a small implement. You should have been able to get those spots. That's not that great. Yeah, why would you leave? Yeah, well, it's not a particularly square field, so I guess he's having a little trouble. It's okay. Where are we? Yeah, he stopped there. That's okay. That's fine. Nothing totally unusual. We're gonna go grab some water and see if we can get this water into this cow barn here. Little quirky. I don't know. There's a lot of cow barns out there that are much easier much easier to use. And yeah, I don't know. It needs a little bit of work. It might fit into someone's farm. It would have to be really tiny equipment, from what I can see. That feed trigger looks like you have to get in there, but with that netting blocking, even when it's up, oh, there's some glitchiness to the. Let's see it flickering a little bit. And will my water? Okay. Water trigger works fine. Let's fast forward time here and look at see if they're going to give us any milk. It says they have some milk and slurry already. Seems to be coming along pretty good. The milk and slurry points are marked quite clearly here. Start filling with milk. Yeah, okay. Well, that one works good. Just the feed triggers a little bit. I don't have something that takes slurry. We can. Yeah, that's like that's annoying. That's very, very annoying. That. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, so you would have to get in here with a broom or something to clean that up. That's a cleanness. I think that's it in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed this little playthrough. There wasn't much. We didn't have many. They're pretty basic, simple items. Mods today. For the most part, except for the cow barn, seems to be have a few issues. Hopefully there's an update to make it to deal with this netting issue. I think that's the only really biggest one. The feed trigger seems to be in there, if you can get it in there, and everything else seems to work. So yeah, there we go. There's your new mods, and put them to the test. Work them for today. That is November the 8th. It is a Monday. So remember, everybody, it's just a game. So have fun. I'm Looney Farm Guy. Till next time, bye for now.